the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
Hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzer, what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot ham.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Oh, you're a fucking
Come on,
dick.
introduce the show. What are you doing? Come on, man.
You're a
Introduce the show, dude.
You're a fucking dick.
I always give him the dab, like, right before I hit go live.
Yeah, I am. Whoa.
Good morning.
That is really good.
I know. What is it? Black Mamba.
It tastes like chocolate. So it's named after Kobe? Yo, that shit. How appropriate, because it just raped me.
Yeah, it also burns well.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit tastes like fucking chocolate.
I know. It's fucking great, isn't it? It's a great strain. Hi, everybody. Welcome
Hi.
aboard. It's Monday.
I'm in studio.
Hi, he's back.
To quote Ninja Sex Party, I own a car.
I like Mansion Party. That's another great Ninja Sex Party one. When there's just two pandas that are having a fight.
You know what I did this weekend? It's very exciting, right?
Uh-huh.
I got to do laundry.
Yeah. You know what I did?
You know what that felt?
I played Avowed. The new Obsidian game, Avowed.
Okay, is it good?
It's good. Look, here's the thing. Is it Skyrim? No. But does it fill the void? Yes, the void of Skyrim. Yeah, it's fun. But what the fuck? Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, I had like 2.5.
Shut up, Virgin.
I had like 2.5, 3 weeks of just not being able to do laundry, and that was my biggest relief, was pulling everything out of my house made of cloth and washing the fuck out of it. And I was like, oh, this is so much better.
Well, I'm glad that your clothes is clean. I
drove. That was crazy.
I was ethnically cleansing Middle Earth.
Dude,
Hell
1 minute,
yeah, dog.
1 minute
Hell
I was
yeah.
at my house, right? 4 minutes later, I'm at the laundromat. I'm at the bar, brother.
Hell yeah.
I'm out eating dinner. It was crazy.
Laundromat's also the name of the gay club in Lakeland.
It's true. It is very true. There's
Which
no
is-
gay clubs.
Which is weird because there's no clean sheets there at all.
We don't have gay bars in Lakeland, okay? They maybe on the Hillsborough County side, right on county line, but not in Polk County. You're not allowed to be gay in Polk County. Grady Judd will lock you up.
Tell that to Moxie LaFemme.
Jesus.
What? They're dead fat or like fucking single moms now. Who gives a shit? No one cares. Nobody cares.
They were always single moms.
No, I know, but not just fatter. Hi. everybody. The federal workforce is not very happy.
What?
Yeah,
Why
isn't
not?
that crazy?
Well, I've come to find generally when I lose my job, I'm not happy either.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know, to be honest with you, though, the federal workforce it's not that they're not happy because the federal workforce doesn't exist anymore.
Ooh, no. Hold on a second. Watch this. This is fun. Over the weekend, we can't even, like, look, I ain't going to lie to you. We talk about this a lot. Some days, we're like, we have nothing, and we're like, what the fuck? We have to, and look, we're fucking professionals, and we make it work, okay? However, there's some days where you're like, I'm not going to get to everything this week. Forget today. And this week, there's too much shit. But let's like they say, how do you eat a whale?
Developing today, new legal challenges are expected to be filed in federal courts. This after the Trump administration fires thousands of federal workers across nearly a dozen agencies.
Oh, did somebody hold the line and not
week.
take the buyout?
Oh, no, but you had 8 months. No, I'm sorry, not 8 months. You will get 8 months of pay, though. Take it.
She looks like if there was a Batman villain called Wine Ant.
Oh, that's her. Yeah, that's her.
Right?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Batman corners her, and then she bends over, and she takes her pills and drinks wine, and then Batman can't control her.
Yes, Batman. I'm going to babysit your kids and feed them sugar before bedtime.
Well. If it isn't my arch nemesis, Susan.
Oh, just call me Sue.
My God.
Weekend. Many are military veterans, making up roughly 30% of the federal workforce. New this morning, Jared Hill reports tens of thousands of government workers now fear they could be next.
Good.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Be afraid.
Nearly a month back in
Did you
office,
see this?
President Donald Trump with a victory.
Look, I will say, him with his granddaughter was super wholesome. His granddaughter is adorable. Like, that was wholesome.
Lap at Sunday's Daytona 500.
Our country is doing well again.
Praise from some in the sold-out
Look at that. Adorable.
crowd as the president
Fucking
and
hat's
ally.
so big
I
on her
know,
little head.
dude. I got to tell you.
He's now got the Alex Stein version of the hat.
Yeah, he does. He does the big one. Yeah. The jitterbug version.
And ally Elon Musk continue full throttle in.
Oh, you mean the worst pullout game in the biz, Elon? We're going to get to that, by the way.
Honestly, now I'm tired of hearing people make this comment about his pullout game being bad. How could it be bad when you're not even trying to pull out?
You think he comes in hose on purpose?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't.
man.
Hold on.
Well,
hold
uses
on.
IVF from what I've heard. in a
Yeah,
lot
but
of these.
okay, but
No,
I
it's
don't.
not even-
I mean, look, maybe, but I don't think there was IVF
confirmed.
used with Ashley St. Clair.
Confirmed. All 12 of his children come from IVF.
Okay,
Every single one.
which furthers my point that I do not think that that's his baby.
In vagina fucking.
Do you understand what I'm saying, Virgie? Fine, maybe it's IVF. Maybe he does come in hose. I
This
don't
is
fucking
Ashley
know.
St. Clair we're talking about. This could literally be anyone's baby.
No, in any color.
It could be somebody in this room.
No, seriously. One time
You know what
I
I
saw
mean?
her at a bar, and I don't remember much afterwards.
By the way, put that in another. The ROTC was right, Jar. We've been telling you Ashley St. Clair was a little schloot for like 4 years now. Nobody believed us.
You know what? Let's go ahead and talk about that now, and we might as well. We're already doing it, so let's go.
I'd like to just give a shout out to my baby's mother. His name is Sex Laptop.
Okay, this one's one of the funnier ones. He literally just nutted at me and started playing video games. That one, this one fucking killed me.
Oh, that's amazing.
So at first, the one thing I've noticed about this whole Trump. By the way, be clear, because people are like, listen, I want to be clear here. I think that we can make fun of Elon Musk and also wish that he slashes the shit out of the government at the same time. Making fun of the guy for being a nerd, I will always make fun of the guy for being a nerd. That'll never stop. However, please keep slashing the federal government. I don't care. Hey, you know what? I got like 5 other MAGA thoughts you can nut in if you get rid of the IRS. I'll tell you what, we'll bring you a harem of MAGA thoughts if you get rid of the IRS.
Look,
How's that sound?
I would go so far as to say I hate Elon Musk. Like, I actively hate the man, right? But if I'm getting my fucking head caved in with a lead pipe by some black guy and the cops pull up and it's a cop I don't like who gave me a ticket 2
cares?
weeks ago, I'm like, can you please shoot the guy hitting me in the head with a pipe? We'll put this shit aside until then. So, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. So I don't give a shit, first off, but the way she did it, she's such a fucking cunt.
Oh, I know.
Like,
That's great.
she did like, well, you know, she tweeted out in, I'm not going to read, it's annoying and long, but basically tweeting out that I have to say this to get ahead of it because the tabloids were going to write about it. First off, bitch, how the fuck would the tabloids know about it? It wasn't the doctors because they have HIPAA laws. So you're the only person that could have told the tabloids. What happened is, and you could see, because you see the Milo post, you saw Elon reply. Elon replied to a Milo post.
Yes.
Which was, where that's the world we live in now, boys. Get ready.
That was wild.
And it was because Milo, look, say what you want about the guy. He always has receipts. You got to give him that.
Well, to be fair, he always has receipts because of the unlikable elements of his personality.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's like now it just happens to be paying off because all these pieces of shit from 4 years ago that were grifting are getting outed. So it's kind of like, you know, like it's just compared to Elon. I want Elon to slash the government. I don't necessarily like Elon. I don't necessarily like or trust Milo. But I love the work he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
I love the work he's doing.
I'll say it. You respect the art and not the artist.
That's all.
That's how we are with Elon, too. Look, I respect the art. I don't care about the artist, to be honest with you. The art is what we care about here.
Milo is one of the most detestable, disgusting, deplorable humans on the face of the planet.
And I follow his timeline with popcorn. Just put it to you that way. I cannot help it. I can't help it.
I fucking love that guy. Plus, he's really funny. Too,
No, he
so,
is
like,
funny.
you know?
Milo is funny, but you gotta again. We've never said he wasn't.
Remember that Loomer meltdown in person?
Oh my god!
And he handled it like a champ. He got her to snap at a public event and just sat there and went, "I'm not doing this. I'm not. You're embarrassing yourself." I was like, yes.
In the argument, he was the gay guy wearing a 10-gallon hat, and he came out looking normal.
A 10-gallon hat and a fur coat, and it was like, "Excuse me, but you're making a scene."
He was dressed like he was going through divorce proceedings with Ruby Rod.
He was dressed like a gay pimp from Deadwood. And then at that point, and then Laura Loomer starts yelling, and he's like, "Look, everyone is staring at us." And it's like, well, yeah, you're wearing like a fucking fur coat, a goddamn.
You know, the other thing is that I don't know if you saw what happened, but apparently Elon Musk started following Laura Loomer.
Okay,
so
that's very
here's
funny.
what I think soon. Okay? And I'm just saying, is it a possibility? Sure, why not?
That baby's going to be the Antichrist, right?
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah, probably.
Wait a minute. Is Ashley St. Clair's kid the 13th?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say, if Loomer's baby with him is the 13th child, that would have been definitely the Antichrist.
Here's what's going to happen, because the way he replied to Milo, you know, with the whole like, whoa, because Milo had that screenshot of her saying like, oh, yeah, someone hooked me up with Elon. Like, from 2022, she was saying is he runs through women all the time and all this shit. Kind of like pre-planning this whole scenario, right? Now, do I think they fucked? Of course I think they fucked. I don't think it's Elon's kid. I do buy the IVF thing. Look, I don't know. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. So that's the reason. If the IVF shit is true, I don't think it's his kid. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if it's IVF, that's easily proven. Be like, well, she never said he took me to an IVF clinic. Then you could that's indisputable. But if he didn't,
well, can I go a step further?
Yeah.
Some people are speculating she was never pregnant.
You think it's going to be fake? You think fake miscarriage, fake abortion?
People are pulling photos from her at events from a few months ago, or whatever, where she should have been full term at that point, and she's not.
Well,
she
something else.
Pregnant at all.
Something else I want to. That's part of it. But something else I wanted to bring up before I forget, because this is something I wanted to bring up. Before Elon said anything, right? Before Elon said anything, people were already assuming that Ashley St. Clair was telling the truth and all this stuff. Elon hadn't said anything. So the only people that I saw on the right defending Elon and not making fun of him like everybody else was, any people who has any sense were anybody who Elon Musk retweets or replies to, like this Insurrection Barbie, who another bitch that came out of nowhere, by the way. These hoes never show their faces. They're just these Twitter avatars. I don't know who the fuck this bitch is. But this whole the way people have been treating Ashley is disgusting. She's the mother of his child. This whole fucking thing. And then you go through and you're like, wow, every single person not making fun of him has been retweeted by him or liked. You guys are such phony fucking clout goblins. All of you. Because here's the point. If Jeff Bezos would have fucking knocked up AOC every one of these assholes wouldn't be going, hey, leave the AOC alone. You know, people make mistakes.
No, we would all be going,
yeah.
slow clap for you.
For who? AOC or Jeff Bezos?
No, because imagine that's why AOC's falling apart.
Yeah.
Maybe he hit it when she was still looking good, and that's why she's gaining the weight. That would have been great.
Quite possibly.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
But I'm just sick of like pretending like, well, Elon's doing something. No, you could make fun of Elon for being a fucking nerd. And here's the thing. I feel bad for Ashley, and here's why. Because there's going to be 100 autists that are going to be examining that fucking paternity test with a fine-tooth comb.
Oh, I don't feel bad for her at all. She deserves every bit of misery coming her fucking way. She's deserved it for years.
Have you seen the new one? They do want to audit Fort Knox and go in and they see the gold.
I'm starting to think we don't have any.
Because you've seen the reaction? The reaction is that of somebody who
doesn't have any
gold. Because, by the way,
like
Ron Paul has been asking for this for a long time.
It's Wizard of Oz level shit.
Yeah.
Like, don't look behind the curtain. Like, no, don't come back here.
I think a Republican senator who has full security clearance, like, I want to tour Fort Knox, and they go, no, it's a military institution. He goes, I tour military institutions all the time.
Fine.
Can I see it? No. Weird, right? And now, of course, Elon's been like, let's just take a camera crew in. What's the big deal? Let's go look. Let's see. It's our money anyway. Can we see it?
They are fucking packed. Yeah, I'm starting to think we don't have any gold.
It's going to be IOUs like Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, my God. Just a whole vault full of them.
Look, I'm totally good for it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Samsonite, but we need it.
Nice Hooters. But also, Elon, I don't even think Ashley St. Clair's that hot.
No.
That's the other thing. Like, there's hookers that are hotter than her.
I mean, she's all right.
Would you call her a cum slut?
She's like a dumpier Demi Lovato.
No, but I hear you. But cum slut. She's a cum slut, right?
I don't know if she's necessarily the definition of a cum slut.
She's a slut.
She's a slut.
And she's been filled with cum several times. But that would make you a cum slut.
But, I mean, this is the first time that she's been knocked up, allegedly.
I think the scientific term, Royce, is semen demon.
Okay, maybe. Okay. Virgie, go to Urban Dictionary and tell me the definition of a cum slut.
Okay, I got you. This is so fucking
because I am saying on this show, and look, it's my opinion.
I'm saying she's a regular slut. I think that most of the time, probably protection was used. But when she found a fucking guy, a high roller like this, of course she's going to let him come in her because it's a fucking free ride.
I don't think protection was used. I think the pull-out game was strong or.
Okay, but if they're pulling out, you're still not a cum slut.
Birth control.
Cum sluts like to be filled with cum.
Birth control. She was on birth control, and then when she knew Elon was there, she pulled the plug.
I refuse to believe she was on birth control. That would make her a hypocrite. And we're not going down that road. I'm not getting sued.
I apologize. I wouldn't want to say that.
Guys, I refuse to believe that Ashley Sex Laptop St. Clair
I don't think that's her real
is
name.
A hypocrite.
Okay.
Not on my watch.
The top definition for cum slut on Urban Dictionary
Thank
was
you.
absolutely written by a cum slut.
Legal Latino Heat said 2017 Ash and Birdie is hotter. 2025 Ash and Birdie is still hotter than St. Clair.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
tell Elon.
And that's coming from me, and I'm never nice to Ashton.
No. We're not, and she likes us more because of it. I don't like that. Go. Oh, yes, cum slut. Sorry, go ahead.
Cum slut. A girl or woman who loves sperm. A connoisseur of cum.
That's what I'm
One
saying.
who is fascinated by the rhythmic explosion of cum from a cock.
This was written a little too poetically.
Hold on a second. Virgie, can you read Virgie, can you read it in a sentence? Like, is there an example?
Oh, yeah, okay. She was a cum slut with an exceptional appetite for sperm, and she didn't much care where it came from. Although actually, it's an example paragraph. Although cum sluts crave cum in any orifice, my friend likes to drink a cup full through a straw.
Okay, so I'll get through this. How about
she enjoyed cum, and he was a nerd.
I make it any more obvious. Oh, fuck. I'm feeling that. Okay, she also tweeted out, by the way, she goes, "Don't dox my baby." And like, how the fuck do you dox a baby?
Hey, bitch, we didn't know your baby existed till you press fucking release.
Yeah, hold on a second. That's a good point.
For one.
Yeah.
And then you sat down and took feet pics for the New York Post.
Hot.
So.
Her humongous feet pics.
How is any of this my fault?
Virgin, get me your feet pics.
I want it on the record. I made it
literally
clear
was
earlier.
typing
I have
it
an
already.
alibi. I was doing laundry on Saturday. I had no time to dox your baby. You did this.
So jury's still out on whether she's a cum slut. Can we just say that
I
part?
think that she's a regular slut. I'm
Regular
going to
slut.
stick with regular slut. A cum slut's very specific. I mean, a cum slut's constantly full of cum.
She's an opportunistic whore. How about that?
Well, I mean, that's a given.
Yeah. She's a woman.
Royce,
She's a woman. Yeah. Did
Royce,
you give me her
I have never
humongous
looked
feet?
up. I have never looked up feet pics ever in my life. Did you know there's a wikifeet.com?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you think I come?
Yeah, I know about wiki feet.
What the fuck is this? Why is it?
I'm not into feet. I just know about wiki feet.
I can explain to you what I'm not into feet either, but I can explain to you what it is. There are people that get off on the little piggies.
And they take screenshots from films, movies,
Yeah.
like any
This
kind of
little
shot
piggy
of a
went to Pound
famous
Town.
bitch's feet. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know when this foot thing started to this day.
Tarantino.
He didn't start it.
Well, he popularized it. Can you give him
Well,
that much?
Some could argue Dan Schneider popularized it.
Well, just with the kids, but I mean with.
Yeah, but that's how you get it to become a big deal. Dan Schneider is the reason why the feet thing is such a big deal. He won. In the end, Dan Schneider won.
Yeah, because there's a wiki feet.
Yeah.
There's a wiki feet, so Dan Schneider won, guys.
All right, I got you. There you go. There's the.
Is it feet?
God damn it.
Okay, send
Yeah,
me
it's
feet.
feet.
Send feet.
I said
oh,
feet.
That's big feet. Some big old feet.
Yeah, I do.
But you got big feet.
Bitch has trouble finding heels that don't squeak.
Yo, her
Come on,
feet
bro.
are fucking crazy.
Come on, bro.
Her foot,
Wile E. Coyote looking ass.
her foot looks like it has an elbow.
She looks like she walks on hot coals.
No, seriously.
She used to use the arch of her fucking foot as a protractor
Yeah.
in geometry class.
The bottom of her foot looks like the top of the pi symbol. Holy fuck, Ronald McDonald.
How's this bitch have a 30-year-old body but fucking 80-year-old feet?
All the cum she's filled with.
Now that would make your skin
It starts her
smoother,
feet.
wouldn't
It's pulling in her feet.
Also, people pointed out that the thing about her saying that like Milo was posting underage pics of her. And shit
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
I read that.
And then everybody's like, "Nah, bitch, you ain't," because they did the math. They're like, "Bitch, you ain't 26. You ain't been 26 since 2016. So let's stop that, right?" Everybody's like, "You're 32."
Wait,
This is
she
not a-
said she's 20. She's lying about her age too.
Yeah, she's like 32, 33.
She's not. That is not a 26-year-old woman. Okay, seriously, she has to buy the shoes that like Shaq buys.
Feet by Firestone.
Jesus Christ. My God. Hey, Elon, can you stop coming in hoes, please? Fucking Christ, dude. You don't have to come in every
He's
bitch
like
you
Captain
get-
America. No, I don't believe I will.
I mean, do whatever you want, man, but like, Jesus Christ, rude.
Actually, I go to a clinic and I come in a tube.
I don't.
Bro, he went from smashing Amber Heard to Ashley St. Clair. This nigga's fucking down bad.
No. I'm gonna use the old saying that goes: just because you eat steak every night doesn't mean you don't want a hamburger every once in a while, dude.
Yeah, but you don't usually get the hamburger pregnant.
maybe not the way you eat it.
Okay.
Maybe not the way you eat it. You don't know the hamburger child support.
If we're comparing women to foods, then you actually want to have a kid with the steak, not the hamburger.
Well, I guess this was a mistake.
Man, I love this too, and I hate it. I've disliked Ashley St. Clair for years, and it's so much fun watching her handle this so poorly.
Yeah,
and everyone.
What do
just
you mean
hating
so
her.
poorly? I think she's nailing it.
Did you see the picture of her with the chessboard?
Oh my God, she Dr. Disrespected?
She not only did
Dr. Disrespect?
she posed with a chessboard in the New York Post thing. Do you know what the funniest part was? She got the bishops and the knights fucked up.
Because she's stupid.
So they weren't.
hold on,
so
let me
it wasn't
look.
even set up proper. The board wasn't set up properly, which was very.
Oh
funny.
no!
Are you looking at it?
Hold on, let me.
And I'll
open
be
it.
honest, I didn't visually notice it either. Shout out to, of all people, Richard Spencer, who pointed it out. He's like, by the way, you got your fucking bishops and your knights mixed up.
There you
I was
go.
like,
Richard
oh, that's
Spencer would
embarrassing.
be the-
This
Oh
is
my
Elon replying to
God.
Milo, and then this is Ashley St. Clair saying, Elon, we've been trying to communicate for the past several days, and you have not responded.
Who's
When
we? Is she already saying we, like me and the baby?
No, the lawyer.
Oh.
When are you going to
Baby's a
reply to
lawyer?
us instead of publicly responding to smears from an individual who just posted photos of me in underwear, 15 years old?
Well, why are there photos of you out there?
Yeah, hold on a second. Who took those photos?
Her uncle. What do you think?
Now, that is where people are starting to do the math and go, you were not 15 years old.
Right. Well, she's a liar.
They're all liars. They're all lying whores, and you're all responsible for letting these fucking women into these movements.
Hold on. Hold on, guys. She's playing chess. There's the photo.
And as you can see clearly, the knights and the bishops are in the wrong positions.
Oh, man.
That's so funny. That's, you know what? You know what's so funny? Is like, I don't know if she set that up or if the Post set it up and they purposely did that to make her look dumb, which would be even more hilarious.
And then there's some other people like, dude, this is a distraction. I'm like, it's not a distraction. She's just a gold digger and Elon's an idiot. Like, this is not, like, Elon is very smart. But when it comes to the ways of women, he is a bucking nerd still. He's still a nerd in here. He's still the bald guy from PayPal. That's who he is inside. When it comes to women, everything else, the rocket ships and the fucking cutting spending and the autism, all that's great. But he still comes in hose.
You get the, do you get the gay hair plugs and then have a bunch of kids that are named after serial numbers? Or do you, because if you're gonna be an evil billionaire, you hair plugs fucking, naming your kids serial numbers guy? Or would you rather be the guy who just took TRT, shaved his fucking head, now he dresses like he runs a paramilitary organization? Go Bezos.
Go Bezos.
Bezos all the way.
So, yeah, when it comes to that stuff, I would recommend that.
If you had to choose tomorrow to wake up as one of these billionaires, you going Bezos or Musk?
Bill Gates. I've always wanted to know what it was like to be on that island.
You always wanted to know what it was like to be a billionaire, but have women still find you off-putting?
Well, women already find me off-putting. I could just use the money. I honestly, wouldn't you want to go to Epstein's Island? For me, I would like to go, like, not even go, but like just like see like just be a fly on the wall of Stephen Hawking there more than anybody else. Like, that one is one that has perplexed me. Like, why did he go there? He said it was for midgets. Remember that?
Yeah.
And everyone was just like, yeah, that's fine, I guess. And everyone just kind of stopped talking about it. I feel like we should talk more about why this. I think he was faking it. Have I told you my theory?
That Stephen Hawking was faking?
Yeah.
Have you heard Owen Benjamin's theory?
What?
That Stephen Hawking was just like an animatronic.
Oh,
and that they fooled us.
Hold on, Owen. I want to hear you out. You think it's a robot?
And he thinks that there was like a team of scientists that were coming up with all these brilliant theories, and they just had this Stephen Hawking guy, and it was just an animatronic puppet.
I believe him.
I mean, honestly, Owen Benjamin's batshit crazy, but that might be one of the most sane theories I was like, I'm like literally watching him one day going, go on.
We got to get Owen on again. I want Owen on again because I want to ask him about this specifically.
We should have Owen on specifically to ask him just about his Stephen Hawking theory because it is hilarious.
What if it's kind of like that, but it was just they put a guy who's mute and a vegetable in a chair, but someone else is controlling the chair and talking through the...
Oh my God, that'd be so funny too, because the guy that's trapped in that body isn't a pedophile, but they keep sending him to Epstein's Island.
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible.
He's sitting there having he's watching like fucking kids just get R-worded, and he's sitting there stuck in the chair like the one Metallica video where he's just trapped in his body going, this is torture. I don't want to do this. He can't even close his eyes.
The one intro plays and the camera slowly zooms in black and white as a tear rolls out of his eye. Palsy imprisoning me.
Wouldn't even have to change the lyrics all that much.
Antipathy 17 says, it's my money and I need it now. 877 cash now. Tractor Head gave $50. Gentlemen, since discovering your show, I have become morose and isolated, began to drink heavily, but I crush puss. God bless. That's all that matters.
Awesome. Can I give you some advice on top of all that? Sounds like you're almost there. You got to buy a gun.
Buy guns.
The more isolated and sad you become, you got to have a gun, brother.
Every time you cry, buy ammo. Genocide Circus. Elon literally posted a tweet saying he pushes in. Mr. Legitimately says, Another great example of separate the art from the artist. I love the character of The Rock, and I hate Dwayne Johnson as a person. I'll agree with that. I actually agree with that. Irish Serpent, will Elon and Loomer get a surrogate for their baby? Yeah, it'll be Dave Rubin's womb.
Simon, you think he bought it? He didn't just rent it?
Simon the Big Guest gave $20 and says, coming at you from the 51st state. Hey, Canada, welcome aboard. Did you see the fucking fight? They booed us at the hockey game.
We fucking
And then we beat the
trounced them.
fucking brakes off that guy. Ever fucking dare come at me like that.
I would have won a few bucks this weekend, too, if Sweden had won, but he had to get beat by Finland. But the USA came out guns blazing.
Bro,
It was
Canadians are always so cocky about the hockey, right? And then the Olympics come, and all their best players play for, like, Sweden and
I know,
America.
I know.
And you're like, oh, fuck, oh, God, oh, no.
So, what was it? 3 fights in the first 90 seconds
Yeah.
of the game?
Yeah.
It was
Hell yeah.
hilarious, dude.
They just saw right at the beginning, and then the guy goes to the penalty box, and he's like, do I look cool? Like, I'm fucking...
But, dude, they literally had 3 fights in the first 90 seconds of a game. That's never happened in the history of
Well,
hockey.
to be fair, they booed the U.S. national anthem. That's what set this off.
They didn't even play.
They
didn't even play the game yet.
No, this
is personal
because they booed the national anthem. I'm being serious.
It's so funny though. Like this is never. I'm telling you.
They asked him.
I don't think this has ever happened in the history
That
of
was
hockey
awesome.
where they literally do a face-off and immediately throw the gloves down. And
I think
they're
it's
like, "Let's
probably
go,
happened,
bitch."
but not like this. You know
Oh,
what's
they're
fuck-
mics too. They knew
Oh,
this
yeah.
was gonna happen.
Get out! Bach! Bach! Come on, get it! Now you're the 51st state whether you want to be or not, motherfucker. Welcome.
Yeah.
Look at him, look at him. Look at that, look at that. Hell yeah, look at this dude.
I got him good.
Yeah, I got him good.
Unbelievable.
How was mine good?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
But yeah, that's the thing, man. I mean, I'm sure they've had a fight during a face-off.
That was awesome.
But that had to be the first time in history, the opening face-off of a game. Like in hockey, one team has to at least do something at some point to offend the other team.
Don't boo the national anthem, then.
This is the first time I've ever seen. All right, in 5, 4, 3. They're like not even. They don't even care.
They
about
asked
the
him.
fuck.
They asked him after the USA guy. They asked
Hilarious.
him after the game. They go, "What did you think about them booing the national anthem?" He goes, "I didn't like it." That's what he said. I didn't like it.
Which White House official made the decision to bar the AP reporter from the Oval Office and the diplomatic reception room last
So why?
night?
Well, first of all, let me just set the record straight. It is a privilege to cover this White House. It's a privilege to be the White House press secretary.
Yeah, we're still waiting to hear back.
And
Sure,
nobody
maybe.
has the right to go into the Oval Office and ask the President of the United States questions. That's an invitation that is given. And there
Yeah,
are
the other president never was there.
Yeah, he didn't even go to the press room. He had a bunker across the street. He had a sound stage.
hundreds of outlets on this campus. Many of you in this room who don't have the privilege of being part of that pool every single day and getting to ask the president questions. We reserve the right to decide who gets to go into the Oval Office, and you all have credentials to be here, including the Associated Press, who is in this briefing room today.
But isn't it retaliatory in nature is the argument, because the reason that the AP was barred, which they said was because they're not using the phrase Gulf of America, they're using Gulf of Mexico.
Correct. It's the name.
Wait, bro, wait till she explains it.
Even Google's
It's so
playing
good.
ball.
Now that I know what she looks like under there too, I love her even more because she's so hot. Oh my god!
I've always thought she was pretty.
No.
I got a lot of pushback on Nightwave the first night she was like doing a thing, and I'm like, she's cute. And a few people, you're not that
No.
cute." I'm like, "She's fucking
I
really
never
cute."
said she wasn't cute. I thought she was cute. I thought she was cute, like girl next door, cute. Like I never thought I think she's cute. But seeing her, like she's hot.
But she's very smart for presenting herself this way in this capacity.
Keep her
because
away
she-
from Elon.
Please keep her away
For
from
the
Elon.
love of God.
Of America, they're using Gulf of Mexico in line with their standards. And so the question here is this setting a precedent that this White House will retaliate against reporters who don't use the language that you guys believe reporters should use? And how does that align with the First Amendment commitment that you were just talking about?
I was very upfront in my briefing on day one that if we feel that there are lies being pushed by outlets in this room, we are going to hold those lies accountable. And it is a fact that the body of water off the coast of Louisiana is called the Gulf of America.
Did you see the meme? The American Triangle instead of the Bermuda Triangle. We're to bring. It's all ours now. Let's go.
And I'm not sure why news outlets don't want to call it that, but that is what.
Because they're being retaliatory. That's why.
What it is. The Secretary of Interior has.
Hey, Google calls it that.
Made that the official designation in the geographical identification name server, and Apple has recognized that.
Yeah. Don't dead name my golf, okay? Use its preferred pronoun. Use its preferred pronouns, dude.
Come on, dude.
Don't dead name it. How dare you?
Oh my God, are you dead naming the Gulf
Are
of
you
America?
dead naming the Gulf of America, dude?
That is
You're
disgusting.
dead sea naming it.
Yeah, exactly. You're dead sea naming it, aren't you? You know what?
I'm dead sea naming
We're
it.
done. Sorry, but listen, I'm going to let our golf speak its truth. Doesn't that suck when somebody says that to you? Isn't it horrible? Oh, it's got to suck. But anyway, I'm all about pronouns, but only for bodies of water.
Google has recognized that. Pretty much every other outlet in this room has recognized that body of water as the Gulf of America. And it's very important to this administration that we get that right, not just for people here at home, but also for the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Oh, but also for the rest of the world.
You're going to get it.
So you saw AOC was caught doing a PowerPoint on how to help illegals circumvent the law? For real.
I believe that's very legal.
Well, it's not, and here's what's happening.
Heard you talking about AOC over the weekend. Do you believe she is breaking the law?
I'll leave that up to DOJ. What I find disturbing is that any member of Congress wants
We'll leave
to
it up to DOJ, who, by the way, I just got off the phone with. Because, you know, he's literally just called them.
Wants to educate people how they evade law enforcement. You can claim you're educating those constitutional rights. Okay, you can keep that claim. But what she in fact is doing is telling people don't open your door, hide in your home, don't talk to ICE. We're talking about people who are in the country illegally, committed a crime.
Illegal aliens don't have constitutional rights. It's in the name.
They're a public safety threat. They've been convicted of serious crime, and they've been ordered removed by a federal judge. So it's like AOC and others don't want ICE to enforce the laws that they enacted. She's a member of Congress. Let us enforce the laws you enacted. That's what we're supposed to do.
You can't go after her. Do you think others should?
No, I think I've asked DOJ. Where's
I asked the DOJ.
That line of impediment, of interference. Now, if someone stands in your way, prevents you from arresting somebody, put your hands on it, that's impediment. But what line is telling people to hide from ICE, not open the door? Where do you cross that line on impediment? So I've simply asked the Department of Justice, give us that line.
You have talked to them about this. That's what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I talked to him about this.
I love him.
He's the best.
He's fantastic.
Okay. I've been waiting to play this. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. Is someone trying to blueberry steal my pie from the windowsill?
He really is still this big of a moron.
One day, our children's children will read American history. And can you imagine our reading that James Madison or Thomas Jefferson tried to overthrow the government?
You
know what?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I?
Sure, please, go ahead. Go ahead. It's easy just to yell at him.
Let's not even tell him.
No?
No.
Nah? Okay.
I mean, it's at this point, he's too old.
What
at
are we
this
doing?
point, what is he gonna? He's gonna learn.
He looks like a melted Hershey Kiss.
I mean, if he doesn't know
he
by
looks like
now,
a melted Hershey Kiss that fell in dog hair.
I know he could do the usual bit where we scream and yell.
No, why would we do that?
But why? I mean, he's not gonna grasp it.
No, but you know what? We scream and yell sometimes, but like, this is so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this has reached the level of like, it's like screaming at a toddler. What are you doing? Why are you yelling at a child? Yeah, man, that'd be super weird. Can you imagine? Would you leave him alone?
You know what it is, man? When he says something like that, it reminds me like when Frankie McDonald tweets out, like, you know, what if there was a car that went a million, billion, jillion, cajillion,
Yeah.
billion miles an hour? And you go, hell yeah, dude.
That was super cool,
you know
dude.
what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just like, what's the point? You just go, yeah, man, that's awesome, dude.
So,
Hell yeah, brother.
hey, you know what, man? Good luck, dude.
Hell yeah,
All right,
dude.
buddy. See you later, man. Okay, this 60-minute thing. Remember we played Vance's thing at the G20 summit where he was just shitting on all the Europeans, which was fucking hilarious.
Mostly
by the way.
Germany, but yes, all of Europe. But really, Germany was getting beating.
Two things happened over the 60 Minutes ran cover for two things. You ready? Let me show you one of them, all right?
USAID. President Trump has said, quote, billions of dollars have been stolen. The whole thing is a fraud.
It's utter nonsense. The most accountable
Hey, where do you get your money from?
aid agency in the world is USAID. I've written
Accountable to whom?
actually widely on this subject. 40% of the staff are accountants and lawyers and people trying to make sure no money is stolen.
Then why is I just have a question. They shift the goalpost. The way you're doing it, you're not stealing it. See, you're making it seem like these are all approved and giving it away. Yeah, the lawyers, I'm sure, not letting Bill, the accountant, put it in his pocket and walk out the door with it. That's not what we mean. Why do we have these programs that nobody voted for?
We've created systems to monitor that. What they did was
But the systems to monitor that aren't working, and you're doing color revolutions in other countries.
they went back 20 years to try to find things. If you have to go back 20
Then how come it took 5 minutes to find 1 million things?
years to find abuse, that means there isn't that much abuse.
There's the entire, the fact that that office existed was abuse. Like just its general existence was a fucking middle finger to the taxpayers.
So, I was watching this dude, Mike Benz. This guy is a turbo autist, right? And he's just obsessed with the USAID thing. It's something they pointed out, and I want to bring it up here because a lot of people, the little fucking psyop tricks that they play, right? So we all know, it's been said a bunch of times, but just people don't know. USAID stands for the United States Agency for International Development, okay? However, when they do these boxes, they put what? USAID on it, right?
Of course,
So
yes.
it looks like, look at this food. These boxes of food that are going to countries. Look at, it's USAID. It's a trick to fuck with your brain and go, look at USAID giving food and stuff to countries. That's why they do it. Look at the colors of the USAID at the top left, how it's US and then AID's a different color, making it seem like it's United States aid. No, it's the United States Agents for International Development. It's all a fucking mind trick.
Yeah, and it's probably not even food. It's all pallets of cash.
Yeah, of course.
Weapons and
Yeah.
drugs.
It's all a fucking mind
crack
trick.
cocaine.
Yeah.
USAID spending in 2023 was $38 billion. That's less than 1% of the federal budget. Natsios told us there is waste and occasional fraud like any big agency.
Occasional fraud, dude.
Think of the Pentagon. But the money, he says, is watched by officials, including those in the OMB.
No. Unelected officials. People who benefit from the very USAID.
The Office of Management and Budget.
The question is,
It's a fox watching the fucking hen house. Like, that's what it is.
Dude, this is, I know for a fact that this is a good thing because of how much these people are freaking out.
Oh, yeah.
And you
They're
always,
panicking.
You always know because you can see who is freaking out about it. And that will always tell you whether or not something's a good or a bad thing. Everyone who's freaking out about this is a bad person.
They deployed 60 Minutes because after that speech, they deployed them.
What good is 60 Minutes? Who the fuck watches it anymore? Your audience is dying.
why did the Congress approve all these contracts and grants and programs all these years?
Oh, because you're corrupt and lobbyists are terrible and they do back channel things. And then when these programs get approved, you guys don't do the things you say you're doing with the program. So you do some of the stuff, but you really use it for making a secret Twitter in Cuba that gives stuff, that gives information on hurricanes.
You were talking about that, right? It was a COVID thing, and then they were going to flip it and be like,
it was a COVID thing, and also for hurricanes and stuff. It said they were the whole thing was for a year, and then
one day they just switched it to hey, what if we all killed the boss?
Not even that. They were going to inflame racial tensions with Afro-Cubans, right? To start basically riots.
You got to work very hard there.
No, you don't. But I'm just saying that's what they were doing.
Why did OMB approve them? Why did the State Department, the F office controls all foreign aid spending?
Because all of the, I'm sorry, here's the thing, we haven't been clear. Everything you've mentioned is corrupt to the core. It's all fruit from the poison tree. It doesn't fucking matter. The problem is that every agency he described is also corrupt. And when you investigate all of them, you're going to find the same corruption.
Every line item in the USAID budget is approved by 3 different bodies: the F office, OMB, and the Congressional Oversight Committees, of which there are 4.
Okay, so then you shouldn't have no problem with us looking into it. Since it's so, listen, like what you guys always tell us, if you're not doing anything wrong, can we look at the books?
It's weird. Correct me if I'm wrong.
They're really scared.
One of those 3 agencies he listed off, none of them were the American people, right?
No, none of them were the American people. No.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought I heard.
Okay, so now this is a USAID person who said that she was fired.
No.
People are really scared.
It gets better.
I think that, 12 days ago, people knew where their next paycheck was coming from. They knew how they were going to.
Well, no, that's weird, though, because you also had an 8-month buyout. Did you not?
I don't think they took the buyout.
No, here's the thing.
Ruh-roh.
She never worked for USAID. She was a freelance speechwriter for one of them, but they never tell you that. We find out afterwards when you look her up and see who she is. She never worked for USAID. She was a freelance speechwriter.
You didn't work for USAID. You were a beneficiary of USAID.
Right. You were a beneficiary of it. Yeah.
Womp womp.
Pay for their kids' daycare.
I don't care.
Oh, you know how many people in America can't pay for their daycare because they're overtaxed?
Bills, and then all gone.
You should probably learn to code. Or you know what? Write a speech about it.
I think we need to change learn to code because learn to code's already been done.
Yeah.
That was a specific thing
Learn
aimed
to
at
drill?
journalists. Learn to drill.
Learn to
I
drill.
like learn to drill.
Learn to drill.
Because we're going to be opening up plenty of those kind of jobs. Learn how to operate one of those fucking machines. Those machines they always show with the big giant thing, and you got to lock the things down, and guys are getting their fucking arms ripped off by the machinery. Go work that job.
You know what has a bunch of openings right now? Border Patrol.
There you go.
Go work for the border.
Border Patrol, huh?
That sounds good.
Overnight.
All gone overnight
I don't care.
for Christina Dry and Adam Dubard.
Well, then your name, it's not just a clever name then, Christina Dry.
Fired this month in the chaotic shutdown of foreign aid.
We don't owe you anything.
It's not.
You are a speechwriter. We don't need a speechwriter for USAID.
It's not foreign aid, you cocksuckers.
No, look again. Look at the color. I keep telling you, it's a trick they play on people.
Distributed by the U.S. Agency for International Development.
It also, you know what? Let's just operate under the assumption that USAID really was just sacks of grain. And helping out all the... Why are we feeding all these countries that hate us and try to kill us anyway?
Because it's not actually because we're nice people. It's so we have a stronghold in that country, and then we hold USAID over their head for them to do whatever they do. Like,
we don't have a stronghold. We go and we fight for 20 years, and then we just leave behind Apache helicopters and crates of fucking M60 machine guns.
But that's not
and
why
we
they're
just
doing
go
it.
home.
I hear what you're saying, but Merce, you're forgetting something. They're not doing it because they expect to win. It's a military-industrial complex. It has to keep turning. That's what it's about. It's not because look, when we go into these wars now, it's not that any of these people really think we could win, or it's not going to be a million-year process. We want to be there 100 years so we could exploit it, so Raytheon could be making money, and all these fucking John McCain clones that survived, the VATs, are out there, and they get their pockets filled. That's all USAID's ever was, and it's all it'll ever be. And I even hear some people talking, oh, there's some stuff that we're... No, I want it all shut down, but I understand that I'm an extremist when it comes to that. I don't want USAID. I don't want most 3 other agencies. I don't think we should fucking pay taxes. So...
USAID. More than 8,000 USAID employees were sent home by the administration.
Rad.
Hey, how many military people did you release because they didn't get the vax? How many did you send home and they didn't get their pensions and were left without medical care?
Dude.
Oh, okay. Then suck my fucking dick.
Some evil shit, homie.
They're not looking for competency. They're not looking for if you're good at your job. They're looking for pure loyalty tests. And if you don't give it, you will be punished.
You didn't get an 8-month buyout. Well, you're ugly. You shouldn't get anything. But also, You were a freelance speechwriter.
And they had to leave the building.
Oh, God, that's what happens when everybody gets fired. I've been fired. I'm sure you've been fired. That's part of being fired. You have to leave the building. They don't let you just hang out on the roof like Big Head from fucking Silicon Valley.
Oh, my God. That's
Yeah,
right. Remember
yeah,
that?
yeah, exactly.
And these are folks who had decades and decades of public service.
And we hate them for it. I don't think you know how much we hate you people.
And it's not service, because your first thing was bitching about how you're not getting paid and you're not getting benefits anymore.
Yeah.
Serving USAID across administrations, from, George Bush to Obama to the first Trump administration.
Wow. Right, because at that point, he didn't know what he was doing.
And they were never able to walk back in the building again.
Good. No one's owed a job. That's how life is, dude.
Welcome to the private sector.
Hi. American taxpayer here. We're your boss.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Former boss.
Sorry.
Former bosses.
You're fired.
Welcome to the private sector. Make yourself useful.
Good luck.
There was no process. No one explained.
I heard Cobra's great.
To them why they were being relieved.
To my knowledge, they received an email, and then if they didn't leave the building, they were escorted out.
Nice.
That's how firing works.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry. You trying to run sympathy for the people that are wasting our money? It gets better. Same 60 Minutes episode. Ready for this?
Criticism that, this feels like the surveillance that Germany conducted 80 years ago. How do you respond to that?
There is no surveillance.
Josephine Ballon is a CEO of Hate Aid, a Berlin-based human rights organization that supports victims of online violence.
Wait.
Did you hear that sentence?
Online violence. Yeah.
What is online violence? That's not even real.
It's cyberbullying, bro. It harms people.
In the United States, a lot of people look at this
and it hurts you in the worst place it can, your soul.
But listen to this. This gets crazy.
Say this is hate aid. What bitches be drinking?
Yeah, they be drinking that haterade.
But no, like cyber violence. This isn't the first time this term's been used. Who was that dumb bitch from Gamergate that coined the phrase?
Oh yeah,
it was one of those girls. Anita Sarkeesian was the first one to ever go.
okay.
Yeah, I've been a victim of cyber violence, and back then everybody's like, "The fuck is that? Just shut off your computer." So Tyler the Creator fucking tweet.
Yeah.
A lot of people look at this and say this is restricting free speech. It's a threat to democracy.
Free speech needs boundaries.
But then
it's not free.
That's not what.
If you're binding something, then it's not free. I didn't bowl a perfect game if I had the bumpers up in bowling.
Yeah. And listen, we didn't let fucking some German bitch talk us out of our free speech back then, and we're not doing it now.
It ain't happening.
And in the case of
here's
Germany,
a free hot dog. That'll be $5.99, please. Thank you.
these boundaries are part of our constitution. Without boundaries, a very small group of people can rely on endless freedom to say anything that they want.
Listen to the whenever it's a German person saying it always makes it better.
I love
it's
this.
always more evil, right? I know we've been conditioned by
this is so
Hollywood.
fantastic.
I know I've been conditioned by Hollywood. I'm sure you have too. But whenever a German person is saying these kind of things, too much freedom is bad for the soul. You're like, oh fuck.
What are you doing?
Fucking stop.
While everyone else is scared and intimidated.
You guys had a boundary. Didn't you guys have this big wall?
In your fears that if people are freely attacked online, that they'll withdraw from the discussion.
No, you're withdrawing people from the discussion from calling them fucking retards.
This is not only a fear, it's already taking place. Already half of the internet users in Germany are afraid to express their political opinion. And
yes!
Because you just told them it's illegal!
What did you just...
You
what
just
did you
said
just-
that if they said it...
Crime
It
to-
gets... Dude, this is the one. This is the one. Oh, get ready. Get ready.
Is it a crime to insult somebody in public?
Yes, it is.
Hold on.
And it's a crime to insult them online as well?
Yes. The fine could be even higher if you insult someone in the internet.
Why?
Because in internet, it stays there. If we are talking here face to face, you insult me, I insult you, okay, finish. But if you in the internet, if I insult you or a politician,
that sticks around forever.
Yeah.
So,
Can I just ask an honest question, like, historically speaking, what the fuck is wrong with Germans? Like,
Yeah.
why don't they ever learn their lesson?
The prosecutors.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Germany's getting a little authoritarian.
Can I...
Sad day, Royce.
Let me just... I'm trying to find a way to put this.
Right now.
'Cause I know-
There's no tomorrow.
I know we're on YouTube.
Mhm.
So I'm going to try to do this as carefully as I possibly
Let's see Muhammad Ali bob and weave.
Let's say that the Austrian painting guy
Mhm.
was instead maybe from a more palatable culture and country. Would he have possibly won?
Well, give me a country. You
Like
gotta
if
give
he
me a
had
country.
been British or French or like Spanish, something we could tolerate. I think the Germans are just so insane.
They're aggressive.
They're too aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if Austrian painter guy was, painting guy from Barcelona or maybe painting guy from Paris, France, they might have won.
Maybe.
I just think Germans, they always take it a step too far to where people just go, whoa, buddy. Like, we were with you, and now you're talking about some pretty wild shit. Germans are just fucked in that. They like shit porn and stuff. They're fucking weird people.
Talk about cum sluts.
Explain German law also prohibits.
It's called a callback.
In the biz.
Also prohibits the spread of malicious gossip, violent threats, and fake quotes.
What? I can do whatever I want, you fucking asshole. How dare you? Germans, you put up with a lot of shit. Or Scheißen, as you would say it.
If somebody posts something that's not true, and then somebody else reposts
Like
it
the vax is safe and effective.
or likes it, are they committing a crime?
Yeah, in the case of reposting, it is a crime as well. Because
So if you retweet somebody, it's a crime? So what if you don't know the person's lying and then you retweet it? You're in trouble?
And how do likes factor in? If I like something, is that a misdemeanor? Like,
Also
how-
illegal.
because
Straight to jail.
What if I
the reader
bookmark
can't
it?
distinguish whether you just invented this or just reposted it. That's the same for us.
The punishment for breaking hate speech laws can include jail time for repeat offenders.
Is it a
She went with them to go after somebody and arrest them for posting stuff online, dude.
Bro.
It's fucking insane.
Can we when we start when the day comes in America that they start limiting our speech again and like they start enforcing internet bullying, can we have Dr. Phil ride along with them too?
Oh, that would be great.
Did you call this guy gay on the internet?
Yeah.
So?
Well, we can't really do anything about it, but I'm here anyway. So
Tom Homan's there too. Well, what happened? Well, we got rid of all the illegals. It only took me 2 years. We got rid of all of them. I had to do something to do. Trump promised me 4 years of work, or I get to work for 4 years. So we ran out of illegals. Now we're just going after people, call people gay on the internet.
Oh man, these fucking people. Oh, Genocide Circus. She's a jizz mistress, a spunk punk. They're calling Ashley St. Clair. Genocide Circus. She's got feet like beasts from X-Men First Class. Houndseeker. Learn how to pick produce. Take the place of the illegals. Yeah, that's true. You could also pick fruit. You say people's not going to do it. Why don't you guys do it? Huh? JohnnyApple.com.
Ooh.
That's right, guys. JohnnyApple.com.
Thanks for the care package.
They sent us a bunch of stuff, and their shit is amazing. Their gummies are awesome. Deep sleep gummies are fucking great. I took some Happy Days the other day. It was fun. Take the Mind Melts, go to the theme parks, have a great time, and you will feel fucking great. I promise you. And with promo code ROTC, you're going to get 20% off, so make sure you use that at the checkout. Buy their stuff. They're great. They actually listen to the show. They actually like us. So JohnnyApple.com, promo code ROTC. Buy all your pet stuff. Buy your gummy bundles. The Holy Hemp is great. All their stuff is great. All their gummies are great. Seriously. So check that out. Right now, they support us. Go support them. And before you plug the Patreon and the locals, we have been putting some ads up on the audio version of the show because we need money. Now, look, you guys could skip them. It's just hit fast forward a couple times. But if you don't, and I've heard you, if you do not want to listen to the ads on the audio version of the podcast, starting today, I will start uploading the ad-free version of the audio version only of the podcast also to Patreon or to Locals. So if you're part of Patreon or Locals and you're in the $7 level, which is the main level, you'll also get at the end of every day a ad-free version of audio version of this podcast, and I'll upload it to Locals and to Patreon after every show. I'm doing the extra work. That way you guys could also have it, but sign up. Patreon.com/we're-not-sorry and Locals, revengeofthesist.locals.com. It's below here. I think we're doing our movie riff this Friday. Soul Plane? We started on Soul Plane.
Yeah.
It was Soul Plane.
I'm
you saw that
feeling
plane
Soul
flipped in Canada?
In Toronto, yeah, dude. That shit's wild.
I had a rollover in Canada.
Because it rolled over.
Yeah, revengeofthesist.locals.com. More humor behind the paywall. Patreon.com, because there's none here. Patreon.com/we're-not-sorry. $7. Please, guys, help us out. That's how we make our monies.
Or
okay?
revengeofthesist.locals.com, too.
That's how we make our monies. Either one. We don't even care. All right, guys, we'll be right back.
So if there's a few bucks left over, go get something nice.
Yeah, hey, I'd like a $9,000 prostitute, please. Oh, do you have 9 $1,000 ones? Yeah, good. And if you got an albino, send her up too. And like 20 minutes, I'm gonna be asleep, so get him up here. I had like half a bottle of melatonin, 6 beers, this whole bucket of chicken. Oh, the Sandman is coming.
Second hour, ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. We have Blind Mike's going to be on second hour, so that's going to be fun. I'm sure we're going to be talking about some Dabbleverse stuff. I'm sure we're going to be talking about some Papa stuff. Probably, yeah. A lot of different goings-ons. But I wanted to bring a new one over here, Mercia. And we haven't done this in a while, and I kind of miss doing it. It's not this. It's not that. It's not that. It is this. So, Progress North Carolina Action. Now, let me explain who these people are. They got really big, they used to, during the COVID and shit like that, they were the snitches. They were the ones that were snitching on people.
Yeah, they had hotlines.
Calling people's jobs and stuff like that. And here's what they tweeted out. A quick reminder this President's Day that Article 2 of the Constitution established a president beholden to the Congress and SCOTUS, not a king who can do as he please. It certainly doesn't allow unelected private citizen to shut down all agencies at will. Well, someone argue Fauci was unelected, but I digress. What I did was I went to their YouTube page, and they have a show. Did you know they have a show?
Ooh, this looks like these. Can I just say already?
Yeah.
These just look like two cool dudes.
Yeah.
Man.
What's your favorite part before we hit play? Is it the pride flag?
I think it's the guy on the right who just looks like an Antifa guy that smells like pee.
Okay.
Wait, it's not G-A-Y Bryson on the left?
No, it's
G-A-Y
It's
Bryson.
not Gay Bryson and just quartering. It's no. It's not. But I haven't heard this yet. I just saw this. Just so you know, these people are fucking snitches. They try to ruin people's lives. So I figure maybe we watch their podcast because maybe it's blowing up. I haven't checked the views. Should we check how many views this show has? It's 146. Okay, so let's check out their podcast.
Oh,
What do you
it's
say?
doing great.
Yeah. They're called. It's called. What's the name of the show? A Tatastic Chat with NC. Okay, whatever. Anyway.
I'm from North Carolina. I spent a lot of my career living my dream working in television news.
And you got buck broken and I have to sit next to a pride flag.
And I really lived that dream.
Oh, no. Is he he's gay? Is he a gay black guy, you think?
He could just be what Patrice used to refer to as magical ends.
Magical Negro. You could say magical
Okay,
Negro.
yeah.
Magical Negro.
And loved
Like
every
shiny
minute of it,
jeans and
but
stuff.
I wanted to do more with life. I wanted to do more meaningful work.
Like 146 views on your podcast?
You're really changing the world.
Yeah.
I wanted to help people. I chose to go into, work at Progress North Carolina, just to really help folks out.
Real quick, Mersh, I'm going to send you the link so you have it.
Please do that.
Yeah, I got
on the
you.
YouTube side, please.
Yeah, no, you know what? I'll do it on YouTube and Rumble just to be safe. To be safe. And you know what? Twitch will get it too. I know everyone's on there, but they'll get it. Okay, so there it is, guys. Guys, do not mess with them.
Uplift voices and find creative ways of making sure that our perspective and our voices are within these stories that are happening.
I can't wait to hear the fucking alpha chat voice of the guy on the right, the ginger on the right. I cannot wait to hear it.
From the lawmaker. So that's a little bit about me. Patrick, why did you get into this work? Why are you here today?
Well, we
Whoa,
we
what
work
is that modulation?
How do you have a Shure microphone and have so overmodulated?
together at a TV station for several years.
Long years.
I know who wasn't the sound guy.
We have a rapport with
Sir,
each
can
other.
I be honest with you? You look gross.
Yeah, he looks smelly. Like, when someone looks smelly?
Like, all right, remember when Zach Galifianakis always kind of had that disheveled look, right?
Yeah.
But Zach Galifianakis never looked like he smelled.
No,
right?
no.
He just
This-
he just
yeah.
had that beard and the bushiness.
He looks dirty.
Yeah,
he looks filthy.
You look.
He looks like when he sits on a toilet seat, and when he gets up, there's like filth marks on the seat because he doesn't wash his ass.
Yeah, you look like it looks like the black guy fished you out of a trash can.
Yeah, yeah. And by the way, we're not even going to talk about your politics. We don't even care.
No, we're just going to make fun of you.
Yeah, because this is more fun
on a
for us.
primal level.
This might be illegal in Germany. This might be illegal in
It's
Germany.
very illegal in Germany, especially my opinions about historical events.
Left me there and went to somewhere else, and then to
Wow,
here.
this is a great story.
And
You know what? Maybe in the middle they get their legs. Maybe because they have a guest that comes on. You ready for the guest? The guest is a baddie. Mersh, I know you like baddies. You ready for a baddie?
I love baddies, bro.
Just kidding.
Certified
No, it was more
baddies,
seriously
Papa.
Democrat. And
There you go.
thanks for being here.
Whoa.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So we'll just start.
That is what I imagine a North
at the
Carolina
very
state
beginning.
rep would look like.
Oh Jesus Christ! So Mad Magazine face looking ass bitch.
I guess of your journey here in the
408 over there, boys.
General Assembly. What made you decide to run? You won in
None of you look like you run. So let's just start with that, okay?
2018, right? You beat Nelson Dollar, who had been
No. They run from Alex Rosen.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at this baddie,
Man,
See,
see?
President.
Can we give her a cigar?
Yes, actually we
Mr.
can.
Face.
No, it's okay. Listen, it's fine. We'd easily find cigar face.
Dollar, who had been the representative.
Wow, these
in
people
your
are so
district
boring,
now
dude.
For 14 years at that time. So yeah,
She
it's
looks
like
like
what made
somebody
you
lost fucking-
decide to
she
run?
looks like somebody
and
lost
did you
Foxy's hat
think
at a
that
mattress
you,
factory?
you had a chance, or was this just like?
Got it. Okay, my cigar.
Man, see?
Where is it? There it is.
There you go.
Okay, cigar.
This is so
Man,
stupid.
see? Man.
It's so stupid.
Something you did, and you're like, maybe I'll win.
Yeah, I mean, running for office
Can I
is
say
not
something though?
Sure.
At least she also has a beautiful voice.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Voice of an angel.
Yeah, seriously.
Her siren song is going to be what carries me through the day.
Lucifer was an angel.
something I really ever had
Voice of a hell's angel.
planned
Well, one
on
of their
doing.
customers.
At the time in 2018, I was the Wake County PTA president.
Whoa.
Wow, that's
Wow,
power.
That's
That's
amazing.
unchecked power.
Wow, some people have it all.
Wake County, eh?
Yeah.
Had been involved with PTA and public school advocacy for
Oh, you
about
don't say.
Oh yeah, this lady, dude. She's a double threat, smart and hot.
So you've basically
Yeah.
been worthless your whole life.
Yeah.
And
A
how do you feel
worthless busybody.
about the fact that we just
She looks like a turtle.
entirely skipped spring here?
I don't like it. I'll
Yeah,
tell you
it's-
that. Yeah.
I wonder if there's any comments. 0. Let me go newest first. Oh, there's 11 comments now. Dick Manitoba gang.
I would check the bottom because I believe I left the first one.
Loving the pod.
Loving the
Hell
pod.
yeah, loving the pod. R.I.P. Bozo. What the fuck is this? Pro to kill. Love the show. Legal Latino Heat. Stunning and brave. Where are the beards? I assume 2 ladies show up later. Became a clip channel after USAID funding dried up, huh? What's the buck broken magical metro sputtering about? And then just the letter N. And then
I
Dick
like
Manitoba
that.
gang.
Dick Manitoba.
Dick Manitoba.
I feel like it was like 50s, and then now it's just like 80s, 90s. I don't know. But
apparently there's some iguanas on the loose.
Wow, like
This is what you guys got, huh?
Listen, I've watched shows that obviously I think suck, right? But you can understand why they're around, right?
Yeah.
Like I can understand why Fighter and the Kid exists.
Yeah.
At least they put energy into the show. They're doing a little back and forth, whatever. But
They try.
I've never in my life. I think these might be the 2 most boring people I've ever seen that decided let's do a podcast.
Yeah, no, this is
People need to hear this. What we're doing.
All right, you know what we need to do?
Oh, it's the girl gang.
Slop time. Slop time.
Oh yeah, let's slop it up, boys.
Are we gonna slop
Oh,
it
yeah.
up? Let's slop it up, boys.
Oh, hey, we're rehearsing a scene for the upcoming company play called Put That Thing Back Where It Came From, or So Help Me. It's a musical. Yeah, put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
The one on the right, which is the 5X one,
She's the bad one.
She has gotten
fat.
Man,
Oh my God.
Look, she's starting to get the knee fat. Look at the knee fat.
You just reminded me though. Remember when Stewie just lights a cigarette on Family Guy, all casual? And he's like, I saw Helen this week. She has gotten fat. And they're all going, oh my God, he's like this.
Stewie's basically Milo.
Dude, by the way, props to Seth MacFarlane for literally showing a baby smoking. He
Oh, yeah.
doesn't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah, actually. Bro, they're bounding as Monsters, Inc. That's why they're doing the lip sync. You notice she's dressed green like Wazowski, and the other one's dressed blue like...
The Sky?
Sully wants a burger.
Come on.
It's not Monsters, Inc. at this point. It's Monsters International.
Yeah, seriously.
Monsters stink.
Yeah, it's an international conglomerate now.
Guys, put that thing back where it came from, or I'll poke myself in the eye.
You're adults.
Man, there's a line of children waiting to try to take a photo there.
You're adults. You know, I see this TikTok trend where they do that. They'll like speed up like a movie scene, and then they'll like just repeat the lines, like they'll lip sync them. And they're like, you're adults.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, here you go.
One time with the wizard, my
I'm going to point something out. The cute one, 2XL's turning into 3. She's getting
big,
bigger.
too.
Look at her. She's getting bigger. Because you're eating like the people above you. You're eating above your weight class.
And you're getting cocky because of the 5X one.
Yeah, you're gonna. Are you trying to be a super heavyweight? Are you trying to be Miss Seatbelt Extender?
Are you doing the Yokozuna thing?
We said you were the cute one, but we will rescind that in a heartbeat if you don't fucking pull it back.
You better watch it because another 2X will join the gang, and then where are you at?
Is that what you need? Huh? You want me to get AOC in a couple months?
And also, be careful because you fat bitches are going to get hit on by a lot of Puerto Ricans over there on iDrive.
Oh, yeah, you are.
You're iDrive 7s.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, they are.
Royce knows what I'm talking about.
yeah.
You go to iDrive, plenty of great bars, plenty of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Not a lot of attractive women over in that part of town.
Yo, baby, let me take you to Cafe Tutu Tango.
with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange.
You're fat and ugly.
And an adult. Stop doing this.
Mm-hmm. You could be one of those things.
No father
There,
is
look,
not
look, ma'am, you can be retarded or you can be fat. You can't be both. All right?
Yeah, that's an unplugged Zoltar machine. She's making a wish she was also a kid, so she could eat all the food again.
proud of you.
She goes through the Zoltar machine and she doesn't even wish to become thin. She just wishes for the Zoltar machine to be made out of chocolate.
She's like, it's so weird that they had hors d'oeuvres at the gift shop. Were you eating the alligator heads again?
Those were not.
You were eating the alligator heads again, weren't you?
Oh my God, it's the fake flour incident all over again.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, you knew they were fake, and you kept eating them. Drill, baby, drill.
And all of us has to love you.
You saw her zooming in on the Trump drill, baby, drill thing. What was that? What? Why?
I don't know, man. Disney people are fucked up, man.
All of us has to love you. And by the wizard you're...
People like this stuff, huh? This music and stuff. They really go to these
children
movies and shit.
Children.
No, but like adults.
Yeah, I guess.
What is that?
Getting molested?
No, but my thing is, right, like, okay. Let's say that you were like a theater kid growing up, or you're into musical theater, or you're one of those kind of...
You just call me gay and get this a lot faster.
All right, let's say you're a gay guy or a fat chick.
Thank you.
Why does it have to be the stuff geared for kids? You know, you can go see, like...
You know why.
I know why. I'm posing a question for the audience, I guess, is what I'm doing. But, like, people that weren't...
You have to do like Cuomo, though. Why is that?
What do I mean by that?
What do I mean by that?
What I'm saying is that normal, non-molested people that grow up in like theater,
now I get it.
They go to like Broadway, or they go like when a big show is in town. You go, oh yeah, did you hear they bring in this theater show to town? We're gonna go see a normal adult play, but it's like, nah, we'll just go to the kids stuff.
Well, yeah, because it's quirky. It is weird. It's weird too when like it's not even like it gets. There's levels of weirdness, right? Like it's weird enough as it is, but it gets weirder when it's like. It's one thing like for you and I to remember Hakuna Matata because we saw it as kids, right?
Yeah.
Like, but they know new movies. Like you understand what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm
That's
saying.
what's weird. Like it's one thing you and I singing "Hi Ho" because we grew up, watching that, or we saw them show up somewhere, and but it's weird that they're learning new like Pixar songs. It's odd.
That's
like,
what I was getting at. It's
why?
like, why are you going to see like look? I even know people that like have had kids that go, you know what, man? Like I haven't seen Lion King since I was like 9. And I was like, fucking, now that I got a kid, we popped in Lion King and I got to watch it. And I was kind of like, oh, this is cool. What a nice memory. Because like you said, I saw it as a kid. So if you sit and watch like Lion King nowadays with your kid, you go, oh, this is cool, man. I remember Lion King. But like, I would imagine if you're an adult and you have kids and you pop in the new Disney movies, you're probably like, yeah, this sucks. I don't want to watch this. I'm not going to sit and watch this with my kid.
Bro, my kids do not like any of the fucking new movies. They don't get down with none of that shit, dude. Right now, my youngest is on a fucking Aladdin kick, and like,
hell yeah, Aladdin rules,
bro. Yeah, but like, dude, we've tried
fighting the
just throw it
government,
on,
dude.
whatever.
Yeah, bro.
Hell
It'd
yeah.
be so
but
funny
like,
if Fergie's like, listen, honey, I know you love Aladdin, and I'll let you watch the movie, but remember, we can't let them move into this country in real life. They're these people are culturally incompatible.
Yes, fucking street
He
rat.
calls himself a street rat. I was gonna say, yeah. Riff raff, street rat, you have to go back.
What is that?
Dinner.
She just gnaws on
Or
it.
the way it's shaped, dessert.
Let's go.
She
Or a
learns what
companion.
new things are. She learns what new things are like a puppy. She just uses her mouth.
Yeah.
No, it's not a snack. That's what she's going to use that for romantic reasons later.
You should have seen her at a
Oh,
WNBA.
gross.
You should have seen her at a WNBA game, Virgie.
She was real curious, huh?
Look at that angle.
She's beautiful.
Oh my God! It's like the Cloverfield monster. I
think she's
The last thing a food sees.
It's the Mrs. Fields monster.
That's good.
Look at that. Look, I mean, it
feels like found footage.
Oh my God! Wow, ma'am. Holy fuck! Look at the triple chins. Where's a triple chinner here? We got a full triple chinner here.
I think you're just jealous.
Oh fucking what?
They're genuine. Oh my god.
Why are you saying, oh my God, it's Florida? Yeah, we sell that kind of shit. People forget Florida's still the South, dude.
You do understand, right, that gators are a thing that we do need to cull.
Mm-hmm.
Just like other states have certain animal populations that, if not culled, it gets out of control. So once
Yeah,
you've culled the population, why not sell their really groovy looking heads?
It's actually really cool. Oh,
Yeah, dude.
Update on Tanner. Update on Tanner.
Okay.
We got a Tanner update from Love on the Spectrum, which the whole thing of us watching it, by the way, is up on our Patreon and locals. Here you go.
So, all right, so tell me, are you still looking for love?
No, ma'am, I'm not looking for love. No, ma'am, I'm not.
You're not, have you found love, or you just decided you're going to take a break for that?
I just decided I'm going to stay single the rest of my whole life.
So it turns out that, now that I'm very popular and I'm a bright ray of sunshine and the whole internet loves me, I'm getting pussy like crazy. So now I think I just like getting pussy.
What did you call him? MGTOW Tanner, Pussy?
MGTOW
Yeah,
Tanner.
Mig Tanner.
Mig Tanner, baby.
I don't think he can be MGTOW though. He's not black pilled enough.
Yeah.
I think he's just pussy slaying Tanner.
You don't know.
Because it can be very expensive.
Because women are hot and they only want you for your money.
It can be very expensive to have a
There you go.
girlfriend.
I mean,
have
think
girlfriends,
about it.
it
I
can be
listen
very
to Kitchen
expensive.
She's alone.
I don't need myself an Ashley St. Clair thing because after the Elon thing falls apart, he's gonna go for anything he could get.
In today's modern judicial system, it just doesn't make sense for men to put themselves out there that way.
Especially when you consider that a relationship is basically an investment, and then once their sexual market value drops down in the future, now you're stuck with a woman, even though you've made a great success of yourself. Then she takes half of your money.
I'm gonna be on the Tape Brothers show this afternoon.
Oh, we're here with Tana. Tell me about how you dominate women.
What's your favorite dinosaur, Andrew?
But
Triceratops.
That's the problem.
He
Is the
just
Tate
answered.
brothers are so retarded. They probably would have a dinosaur talk.
Obviously, the Triceratops would dominate. He would dominate.
His head
Anything
is
other than
shielded,
that
and he
makes
has-
you a Tricerabottom.
I
and
would
a
consider
beta.
myself more of a velociraptor.
Sure,
Right.
right. And you are being responsible, and you are thinking about your money
Yes, I am thinking about my money.
because you work at Clemson, right?
Yeah,
It's like
I
I always
do.
say, fuck bitches, get money.
Money over bitches.
You know how the song goes. 99 problems that a bitch ain't one.
You work at Clemson. Can I tell you what I could do for fun?
I would love it if you told me that.
I just
I would love if you tell me your titties.
And she does.
I'm telling you, man, Tanner's a rock star. That's why he's staying Signal. He's probably just getting pussy now.
They call him Hard R Tanner.
I swim. I try bikes. I do rock climb. I play video games. I play computer games. I read books. I sing songs. I do color.
Video games, by the way, video games and computer games are the same thing, bud.
Same thing.
Gosh, you like to do so much. You're an athlete.
I sure am an athlete. I like being an athlete too.
Well,
Oh man, you know
I love Tanner.
Tanner rules. He was one of my favorites.
He's the sweetest of boys.
He really is.
A Montrose man fought the law, and today he won. This all stemmed from an incident last October where police had ticketed a man for swearing at them.
That you can't do that. That's you're allowed to.
no.
You're allowed to swear at cops.
Can I already criticize this news guy? Because now the one time I don't hear a pun, you had an easy pun.
What was the pun?
And you didn't even use it. You could have been like, yeah, this guy, he fought the law and he actually won. The entire clash caught on film.
Ah, there it is.
Huh?
Boom.
You missed it. Fucking golden opportunity, local news guy. Fucking
Morning, a judge dismissed the case after concluding what the man said was constitutionally protected freedom of speech.
No fucking shit.
Kevin Vaughn from
Look, my mindset's very simple. You shouldn't be a dick, one of those guys that just curses at cops for no reason. I think that's fucking gross, and you're being an asshole. If the guy's not bothering you, he's just like hanging out and you're screaming at him, you're an asshole. However, it's not illegal, though. There is a difference between you could be perfectly within the law and be an asshole.
Well, I would also point out, forget about it just being disgusting and you being an idiot, even if you don't like cops, right? It's just best for your own self-preservation.
Yeah, don't do it.
To just deal with them politely and curtly and move on about your day and just move on. Even if they're fucking with you, the best thing you can do to be like is, yeah, okay, man. Yeah, you're right.
You're right, dude. My bad.
You're right. I'm a stupid gay boy and I was speeding. You're right. I'm a stupid gay boy. It's fine. Just
Kevin
can we
Vaughn.
just get this over with, man? I don't have any problems.
from Nine News Investigates brought us this story last month. They joins us now. And Kevin, it sounds like this might not be the end, though, here.
Well, Kim and Tom,
Is he going to sue them? He should.
now that this criminal case has been dismissed, the man's attorney has promised to file a federal civil rights lawsuit.
Uh-oh.
It was a stolen car case that could have been most memorable for the discovery of a sex toy.
I'm so sorry.
Could have been if Josh Smith hadn't shown up and voiced his displeasure that police cars made it tough to get into the drive-through lane at Humdinger's.
Man, sometimes you're hungry, you want to get to Humdingers.
Honestly, I'm on his. I'm on his side.
When I said what I said, and then I thought it was over with.
It wasn't.
Quit yelling, or you're gonna get a citation. Understood?
And after round two,
Okay, hold on. He did stop yelling. Hold on. He did stop yelling.
Go back.
And then they walked up to him.
I thought it was over with.
It wasn't.
Quit yelling, or you're gonna get a citation.
He had already stopped yelling. He was done. He was done, and he was in his humdingers. He was getting his humdingers.
He's getting his Humdingers, bro.
Understood?
And after round two,
He said nobody could get to the drive-thru for a half an hour.
That officer made good on his promise,
For what? What did he cite him for?
ticketing Smith for making an obscene gesture.
That's not illegal.
That was later amended to interfering with police.
That's not interfering with police either.
Wednesday morning, the judge called Smith's behavior immature, offensive, and unnecessary.
Fair.
But also said it was free speech protected by the First Amendment.
Also fair.
Bottom
it is
line,
actually constitutionally protected behavior to be an asshole.
Yeah.
the interference charge was unconstitutional as applied in this case based on these facts.
I pretty much knew that we would win. I just didn't. I thought it would be like I thought it was going to actually have to go to trial.
That trial had been set for next week in Montrose Municipal Court. The question now is whether Smith will sue the city in federal court.
Yeah, he should. I would.
The biggest question for the judge was ultimately whether Smith interfered with the work of those.
No, they interfered with his humdingers.
Yeah. I mean, pulling up and being like, fuck you, and then driving off is not interfering with anything. It took all of 2 seconds.
Officers. In the ruling, the judge noted that the other officers were not prevented in searching that vehicle and doing the other things they were doing there. In the meantime, Smith's attorney has said he will sue Montrose for violating his constitutional right to free speech. We'll report on that if and when it happens. Live.
It'll happen.
In the newsroom, Kevin Vaughn.
It's gonna happen, and he should do it.
Back to you, old lady.
He should do it. I wish him nothing but the best. I mean, he's kind of a dick, though.
Who gives a fuck, man? Stop blocking the humdingers.
Also agreed. There's a new dating trend, Mersh, so maybe pay attention and you catch yourself a little lady.
Well, it's Valentine's Day. If you have yet to find a significant other, a new dating trend surging in popularity may be the answer. Shuffle dating advertises itself as speed dating, but better. Joining us live
How is it different than speed dating?
Because it's even faster.
with how it works is the founder, Austin Yo. Austin, good.
Fucking, you sit in a chair and women hanging from like their collars like meat on a conveyor.
No, like a dry cleaner.
Well, it's the same principle.
Or a log
yeah,
flume.
It's the same
Yeah,
principle,
yeah.
just one of those spinny things
Yeah.
with the hooks.
And they just.
Good morning.
Hi, my name's Jenna.
Thanks for being with us on this special Red Heart Day.
Sorry, we couldn't get the wine stain out of this one.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. So,
Frozen, is that you?
let's get right into it. How does shuffle dating work? It's billed as speed dating, but better. So, what makes it a different platform here?
Yeah, so Shuffle is essentially a tech-enabled speed dating service where the big distinguishing factor is we use people's phones to coordinate the event rather than an in-person host. The event's designed such
So it's
that
basically in-person Tinder? I don't understand the
So
point of
it's
that.
like Pokemon Ho?
What's the point? If we're here, I'm just going to buy a drink and talk to you.
Yeah. How about going to a bar? I don't know. This sounds wild to me. Just go to a bar. I don't understand. Why do they make things so confusing?
it addresses a lot of the big issues that people typically have with your standard speed dating events.
So
my problem with standard speed dating events is the women are terrible.
Yes.
So can you fix women?
Best we can do is thread dating or
Okay.
shuffle dating or whatever.
Thread
the fuck
dating
we're
is
calling
crazy. Shuffle dating, that's serious stuff.
Obviously, you saw an opportunity here to seize this. So, what problems or challenges did you see with the dating scene that inspired you to kind of go?
Specifically, women don't like dating Asian guys. I seem to have a real problem with that. So I figure if we move them around fast enough, they won't realize I'm Asian.
Yeah, what are some of the problems you've been experiencing? Well, Elon Musk won't stop knocking these hoes up, so we haven't had a lot of women turn out. It's
And
been a little
also,
rough.
my skin's like super shiny, even for an Asian guy.
Go this way with shuffle dating?
Yeah, so I mean, I used to use the dating apps myself.
He really
and
does.
a lot
He looks like a freshly buffed floor.
He does.
my friends did as well. And I think the biggest issue with dating apps is to go from swiping to dating, there's so many hurdles you have to jump over. And there's so much friction there. And I think that a lot of people have are looking.
So, your invention was going to a bar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But with an app.
I go to a bar with an app anyway. Just Google it. Then you just Google Maps.
I go to
bar.
I go to a bar with an app too. It's called Touch Tunes.
Yeah.
It's the only app I
dude,
need,
I got
baby.
some money on that bad
Some
boy.
credits, boom. You know, best thing they ever invented. You don't even have to get up.
So then no one knows who's the guy playing Cotton Eye Joe 50 times.
No,
Who knows?
who's that asshole? Why are you
Looking for
playing,
alternative-
why are you playing Scatman over and over again?
ways to kind of jump over those hoops, and services like Shuffle allow you to go straight from straight to the dating essentially. So you can kind of just bypass all of that friction.
And some people like that. They like to kind of go back that way. Dating
Okay,
apps
but
have.
what about, hear me out on this? Like every once in a while, like let's say I'm in a parking garage and some drunk girls walking back to the car, like after the bars let out, right?
Okay, I hear you out. Let's hear
And
this.
then I ambush them in the
Okay.
parking garage. I can also skip the date part. Like you're worried about the swiping and then setting up the date.
So
I cut right
yours
to the
is
sex.
his thing, but you also take that pesky consent out of the way.
Boom! We just go right to the sex.
I mean, look, can I say it's more efficient? Sure.
Listen, I'm a busy man.
Okay, he's a man on the go. He's a man on the go.
I mean, between the two shows we do every week, at like 10 episodes of live content every week, and all the rapes, I mean, what do you have time to do?
Mm-hmm. He's all bricked up.
Surged in popularity over the years. We know that, but shuffle
We're kidding, YouTube.
dating is a return to meeting people potentially.
I don't do 10 shows a week.
10 shows a week. That's actually bullshit. Everything else is true, though. Everything else is actually true.
We're so silly.
In person matches face to face. Do you think the popularity of your service
Hey, does his rack smell like ether? That's Mercer's pickup line. Yes.
speaks to a shift in the way of dating online? Like things are going a different direction?
Here, baby, I made you a Tylenol PM cocktail. I'll tell you the secret ingredient after you fall asleep.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at some articles out there, I don't have the numbers off the top of my head, but there has been
You're an Asian guy. That's a lie.
decline in the number of users using the dating apps, the number of paid users, and there has been an increase in in-person events like Shuffle and other mixers and those types of things. So I definitely do think that this is a trend.
So you think the likelihood...
Have you tried just buying cocaine?
Have you tried just like going out and being an amusing person to be around?
No.
That's kind of works.
All right. I have to play this one. Now listen, I want to say right off the bat, I know it's Michael Knowles, okay? However, Antonio Brown, who by the way, one of the best follows on Twitter.
Antonio Brown, I mean, for a CTE riddled retard, he's a
hilarious.
great social media guy.
I got to
Did
show
you
you
see
this.
him on Theo Vaughn?
Yeah.
That was fun.
Okay, this is awesome. This is the cracker of the day, Michael Knowles. I need you to see this. It's amazing.
Hi.
Hello.
Blossom. She, her, hers powerhouse.
The Blossom Powerhouse. Lovely to meet you.
Yes.
I'm going to get myself pregnant.
It is Tracy Morgan. Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I want to know your ideology around
Ben
transgenderism.
Shapiro, my uncle. I know Candace Owens. She my daughter.
Why'd you take out my stripper pole, Liz Lemon?
Did you see the only good thing from that SNL this weekend?
What?
Because that SNL 50th
What was a good thing? I want to see if it's the same as
the
mine.
Black Jeopardy thing.
Okay.
Where they had Eddie Murphy beat Tracy Morgan.
I heard
but
the-
Tracy Morgan was a regular black guy.
That was good. Now, what I laughed at was, did you see they did the prison sketch with Sudeikis and, Keenan plays the prison guy when he's yelling at the inmates?
No, I
that
didn't
one?
see they did that.
The other inmate was Eddie Murphy. And you know how the whole skit is like, and he starts explaining. I'm sure he's just explaining the plot of a movie. Well, it was Eddie Murphy playing an inmate, but he was explaining the plot of his movies, The Nutty Professor. And he goes, and then you look around at a table and you realize, hey, it's the same guy playing all of them? Okay, it'll get popped. We can't.
No, we
It'll get
can't.
popped on YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. I can't play it.
On something that doesn't exist. It just sounds more like conservative propaganda. So I kind of want to know
Conservative propaganda?
a little bit more about what you're
I
trying to
think you're just envious of my feminine energy, Mr. Lemon.
Okay, I think for all of history everywhere,
I don't know why you gotta be jealous of my bomb ass pussy.
Pussy.
people
Pussy.
have understood the human person to have something to do with his body. So like your body.
I got hit with a Walmart truck and they thought I was a girl. Liz Lemon.
That Walmart truck knocked my dick clean off.
So what you're saying, Dr. Spachemin, is this just a meaty clitoris?
Body has something to do with who you are. Now, there is an alternative view, which is called Gnosticism. It's a view that our bodies don't really have anything to do with who we are.
That was Nas's third album, right?
Nas.
That would be funny
It
as
was,
fuck.
Or that the body is maybe even evil, and that our true selves have no connection to our bodies. And I see in the transgender
ideology
ideology.
from New York.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Thank you. Okay, they already. Okay, this photo is from 30 Rock. Hold on, let me grab it. And it was. There it is. There she is. There she is.
She's beautiful. Isn't she lovely?
Tracy Morgan. Idiot.
A kind of Gnosticism that says that you could look like a man, you could have a man's genetics, you could have a man's genitals, you could have a man's everything. But if you feel on some deep level that you're really a woman,
I don't
then
care
you
how you feel about it. I just want to pee around some ladies.
are really a woman. And I don't think that's
I
true.
just want to use the
and I
cleaner
think that
bathrooms, Michael knows.
social effects of that are really bad because it leads to the depriving women of their legitimate rights. In some cases, it leads to rapes, notably in the last few years. And it also leads to women losing their sports competitions and their scholarships. And it's just disordered and false. And it also leads to more people adopting this identity, which leads to very high rates of anxiety, depression, and suicide. So it's
I'm sure she's YouTube. I'm sure she is going to respond
very rationally.
I'm sure
he's being very calm.
Honestly, he really is. He's actually putting out there easily.
bad for everyone, and it's not grounded in reality.
Oh, I don't even think you understand what you say sometimes.
I understood.
That was
perfectly
Can I say something?
laid out. Whether you agree with them or not, it's inconsequential.
As a guy who does not like the Daily Wire, I'm not a fan of Michael Knowles' employers, okay? And I don't necessarily trust Michael Knowles. But if we're going to look at this objectively through the lens of whether or not anyone can understand it, he was perfectly succinct. Yeah. And I understood every word he just said.
Yeah.
I've never even really thought of comparing transgenderism to Gnosticism and shit. That
That's actually pretty. That was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you even understand what you say, because when we talk about these rape cases of women in the restroom, they're coming from cis men like you.
What?
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Well,
I mean, there's some.
To be fair,
that not counting the way, not counting the story Merce just told before this. Name ones.
But to be fair, I can't say it.
Yeah, the way that was worded, kind of.
No, I know what Merce wants to say.
Yeah, you know what I want to say. You are correct. There are men doing that in women's bathrooms, but they're not the men you just described. That's okay.
These are not the pronouns you're looking for.
I got it. There you go. I'm being very. I'm dodging them today, dog. I'm like Neo from the Matrix.
So let's be very clear.
No, that's not true. In 2020,
what is this thing?
I'm like Neo from the new Matrix, just like phoning it in and not wanting to be here. That new Matrix movie was so bad.
It was awful.
21.
Excuse me, do not interrupt a black woman when she's speaking.
Do not interrupt a black woman when she's speaking.
Where?
Just trying to correct you.
Well, when one shows up, I'll make sure I'll do that.
I would never interrupt a black woman.
Okay.
Actually, he's winning me over. I don't want to like someone at the Daily Wire.
Don't worry, he'll probably leave too. Everyone else is.
Thank you. Here's the thing about me as a black trans woman.
I have a penis. I'm allowed to say that. I think I'm allowed to say that.
You're allowed to say that trans women do have a penis.
Trans women have a penis and an unearned attitude.
Well, no, that's.
You could say they have an unearned attitude. I don't think that this lovely, handsome woman.
She's gorgeous.
This beautiful vision. Okay. This is I can't say that. I can't say the joke. It was a good joke. Fuck.
Look, if she's Vision, can we pull the fucking Mind Stone out of her already?
No, I mean seriously. Hey, can Thanos snap twice? Thank you. I'm done. I'm done.
Was the Mind Stone, right? I'm not a big Avengers
It was
guy.
the Mind Stone.
Okay.
But yeah,
I was just trying. I'm like, did I get that right? Because I don't know Avengers stuff enough.
I mean, if you look at certain rates, they basically are Thanos 50-50. Fuck. What was I? Oh, sorry.
I am not a threat to cis women, and I think it is harmful that you are going.
You're like a. Well.
going around here
That
spewing
would
that
actually, now
rhetoric,
that I think about that
weaponized.
too. Imagine if Thanos does the snapping of the fingers, and then they're like, "Wait a minute, Thanos, did you just eliminate all of the trans people?" And he goes, "No, only half. I only did half.
Whoa! That was
I did half of everybody.
Look,
that was not on me."
And then tomorrow, Washington Post. Is Thanos transphobic?
It's not my fault. I only snapped the half out of existence that weren't going to do that. It's not my fault.
Like flipping a quarter.
This rhetoric against trans people.
Weaponizing facts?
Transgenderism does not exist. We as trans people exist. We are 1% of the population.
Are you talking about
and growing?
Are you talking about Nazism or whatever? Well, I don't know what this got to do with stuffed pasta.
God, hey, we have any Nazism back there, Virgie? I'm fucking starving.
Stretch out.
Fuck.
And there's a lot of power in the trans identity because you are sitting here spewing something to me.
He's talking. He's not spewing. He's
And
just,
you see, if
maybe you are a black woman.
I think we should from now on, we should only allow these debates if we're allowed to hook both people up to like machines, like the ones that like monitor your heart rate,
Yeah.
your breathing, and
You
all
have to
that
calm
shit.
down.
And your body temperature, and then we can regulate. And whoever wins is the one that just sits there calmly, and they're fucking like Michael Knowles right now has a resting BPM of like 60 beats a minute. He's like, all right, whatever.
All right, bro.
And she's already getting more. No, because you cannot come here spewing that shit. He's
Hey,
like,
hey, chill out, dude.
Chill out, bro.
That doesn't really
I'm not
exist.
spewing anything. I'm just stating facts
I
plainly.
have lived experience. You don't.
He doesn't. He's
and
never
you
lived
never
a life.
will. But I do have a question.
I have
for
lived
you.
experience.
What if one of your
I'm alive.
What if one of your kids came out?
I have lived experience. I'm alive.
Pretty much what that is. Like, what do you mean no lived experience?
I could see why he earned the Antonio Brown Cracker of the Week. I got to give it to him.
Trans. How would you
God
react to
forbid.
that?
I mean, I would obviously
God forbid.
love my children, and I
Okay.
would try to do what's best for my children. And the best thing that I could do to be respectful and also to be conducive to their flourishing is to tell them the truth, which is that they're not really girls.
Whoa!
Hey, YouTube. Michael Knowles said that.
Yeah, that first of all, alt-right sicko Michael Knowles. We disagree.
Wow. Nazi.
The fuck does
Hold on.
he think
I
he
want to
is?
say it. Nazi sympathizer Michael Knowles.
Well then, how do you explain my feminine penis, Michael Beyonce Knowles?
It's not Beyonce Knowles.
I put lipstick on it.
Oh, come on. I can't even imagine
I got half a foreskin.
your relationship with your children. No shade.
My
But
royal sneezed.
That's a great
I just cannot even imagine
this
that.
is just
But
proof,
here's-
right, that like we're at a point now where we live in two different fucking worlds.
Yeah, we are.
In this country, and we're too far apart.
You say tomato. I say bottom surgery.
That's why I love whenever somebody brings up the idea of national divorce, because it literally would be a divorce. It's like we're now just one of those couples where
Yeah, but
there's
you know we haven't
there's two
said.
sides of America, and we just can't do this.
We know we
anymore.
haven't said. We have a national Irish divorce where we hate each other but still have to live in the same house. That sucks, right?
Yeah, it's miserable. Which might as well just call the attorneys and get this over with.
God damn! Why is Texas sleeping in the guest bedroom again?
Well, because it's easier handicap access.
Oh, that's right. The ramp.
Aw.
No. It's because its governor's legs are broken. The Texas governor's.
Yeah, you see that, Governor Abbott? You little bitch ass. You're just gonna catch strays today, bro.
Yeah, that's why he didn't, that's why he didn't stand up for his own border until he was pressured by everybody.
Here's the reality. We
New podcast, Kicking It with Abbott.
exist. Again, people like you
These
do
other
not have
people, they're laughing, and she's lovely, handsome woman. It's not even being funny, and all these people around her are laughing.
the intellectual capacity to hold conversations like this.
You don't have the intellectual capacity to realize that peepees go on boys. So I mean, it's a non-starter, to be honest with you. Like you and reproducing.
Because in a minute you're going to reduce this down to genitalia.
No.
The God did that. Go blame him.
Fine. It's not, how about this? It's not just genitalia. It's genitalia, hormones, bone density, muscle growth, mass, height, hips, hip size.
Shakira said it. My hips don't lie.
and then we're going to have to shift it somewhere else because obviously
No,
people
in a
like
minute,
you, that's where they go, right?
In a minute, what I'm going to do is correct something you said. When you said that
Go ahead.
the rapes that have occurred in these bathrooms are cis men.
White cis men, I should say, actually.
Yeah, that isn't true. Loudoun County, 2021, the big case that actually ended up flipping the state was because there was a boy who wore a skirt, went into the girls' bathroom and raped a girl in a particularly hideous way. And you know what happened? Hold on, don't cut me off. You said you wouldn't.
Oh, when they rape, they're cis.
It wasn't cis.
Yeah, I know.
Boy, it was not a trans woman. All y'all do
I don't
is go
think
back to cis boys. You're always talking about cis boys.
he was wearing-
I don't understand
he was
the
wearing-
fascination with trans bodies and
why are you assuming his gender?
What's happening in the bathroom?
You're not even letting him fucking talk, dude.
It's mostly happening.
I think
from
you're
white
filibustering because
I'm starting to think this is a black woman.
Yeah.
You don't want me to tell you what happened in the
filibuster
bathroom.
who?
Me. I think you're filibustering.
Oh, who is filibuster?
I think
I
that
never heard of
you're
him.
distracting from the fact that a boy wearing a skirt in a girl's
A
bathroom raped a
boy,
girl.
but not a trans woman.
Well, there's no such thing as a trans woman.
Oh, yes.
Bow, 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 bow.
So
You're
that's
looking at one right now.
Be careful, dude. This one's got reach and a big fist.
I'm looking at.
You're looking at.
You don't think that Michael Knowles would revel in getting punched in the face? By
Oh,
a
it'd be the
trans
best
person?
thing. It'd be,
Are you
it would be a
kidding me?
Stossel moment. If
He
a
would- he
tranny
would be-
slapped a trans,
Michael Knowles
a
would go back
beautiful,
to-
handsome trans woman.
Michael Knowles would go back to the fucking Daily Wire offices like those USA hockey players, just going to the penalty box.
Did
Like,
it look cool?
"How was that, huh? Did you like mine? That was fun." Big old shiner on his face. He's
I'm
like,
looking-
oh, they're going to be playing this for years. This is
Trans
going to get
violence.
reclipped on Twitter every 3 months for the next 10 years.
With lived experience.
I'm looking
with
at a-
lived experience.
I'm-
You are looking at a trans
Bro, he's there with a den of vipers and just laughing in their faces. I gotta give him a lot of credit for this one.
woman who has been transitioning for over 20 years.
You've been transitioning for 20 years?
That's a long transition.
Jesus Christ, you're fulfilling 2 stereotypes.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
That was a good one.
Who has lived
Funny.
Come on, man. Jesus Christ. Did you get your bottom surgery at Rent-A-Center too? Did they take a
Aaron's.
Yeah, Aaron's, do they take a
Aaron's.
piece off every month? How does this work? Where you at? Huh? You're at China clit level? How does this work?
the experience.
Yes,
You're
but-
talking to
but
an
you're right.
activist here.
But
No.
Lived experience, activists. Like, at some point, we're just going to have to realize that some of these people, just the last 8 years, have gotten so brainwashed, they're beyond repair.
Oh, yeah.
We can't fix them.
Absolutely.
your
You're
identity
talking
is,
to a
is
debater
not
here.
grounded
You're
in
talking to somebody
reality.
that's extreme. Oh, I am.
You're not a debater. You're a steamroller.
You're getting clowned by the third best debater from Daily Wire.
And that's only because 2 people left.
I'm not really talking
In
to
your
anyone because you
head,
keep
I'm not.
talking over
in
me.
your head, I'm not, but I am in reality.
Yeah.
I'm here in front of you right now talking to you.
You're confused
Because
about your identity.
you are confused
I'm not
at the fact that you don't really have any talking points right now.
He's
don't let him
literally
talk.
Again, he has literally been the only one to make any sort of like
reasonable,
like any point that makes any sense at all.
Because I'm
Then why aren't you letting me
You
speak?
really don't.
If I have nothing to say,
Take me
why
on
aren't
your
you letting
show.
me
Put me
speak?
on your show.
I-
I
Oh,
guarantee
there it is.
Put me on your show.
No.
How about that?
Then it would become
How
your
about
show,
that?
I think.
Oh, yeah. I should have a show. I should have a show.
In
But go ahead.
2018, there were 2 rapes in Bath.
Well, you guys used to have a show. It was called The Freak Show, but then that became illegal.
What about RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yeah, seriously.
Bathrooms, and one in Wisconsin, one in Georgia.
From men,
Also
cis
because
men
of the
say it,
transgender identity.
But say it, cis men.
If you're
cis men.
if you're going to describe a boy who wears a skirt and goes into a girl's
No,
bathroom
you
as
are.
a cis man, no, I didn't.
No, you are. This is the example that you run to.
The most recent one, the one that flipped the state.
Past that, you have nothing.
The one that you've learned no lesson from and just continue to do this shit?
You
Three
have
examples.
nothing.
I've given you 3
You have
examples in
nothing.
recent years.
You don't.
right.
You've
Well,
been
that's-
struggling.
She's
It
a
just sounds
woman,
more
so
like-
she only likes bringing up things from years ago.
Oh, that's true.
No
I've
reason.
just given you
You
3
have
examples.
nothing.
I've given you 3
You have
examples in
nothing.
recent years.
You don't. You've
Well,
been
that's
struggling this
news
entire
to
time.
me. Have I?
Yeah, you have.
I think
I love
the
it.
trans lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Bye. Goodbye.
Perhaps I'll see you on my show.
Yes, invite me.
Yeah.
Get my email. Tell your people to get my email address. How about
Sure.
that?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, I've got one. How about the UK did a study that found that trans fucking inmates in women's prisons were like 400% more fucking likely to rape somebody.
Well,
because it turns
because
out
they have
the only way
penises.
you can. Yeah, exactly. The only way you can rape a woman is if you have a penis.
Yeah, it's the same reason that alligators are 100% more likely to eat you than a pelican. Because one of them has a capacity to do it, and the other one is a pelican. Like, no, that's exactly what it is. It's like, obviously they go up because you're putting the rape weapon in there.
I mean, it's there.
Yeah. Sorry,
That's
genocide-
what I call my penis, the rape weapon.
Okay, but Royce,
yeah, the fact that it's a 22 is your business.
Pelican versus gator is fair game when it's a baby, though.
Oh, we're not talking about babies.
And hey, it's just 22 Magnum, pal.
Yeah. Hey, Pessy, do you want to know in this situation who's more likely to hurt a baby too?
No,
Genocide. Okay,
no,
okay.
no,
I've been
I do
just
not.
saying.
No.
Genocide
No,
circus.
thank you.
Genocide circus. Love those two front teeth. They can't possibly be replacements. Oh, they are. Niggerdale says, fun fact, the whole yelling, fire in a theater thing was an argument used against the Americans speaking out against the first military draft. Yeah, we know that. Trust me, dude. Very aware. Genocide circus. More like they're hanging by their necks and moving by you like an animal activist who's attached himself. Remember that video that we played with the animal activists attached themselves to the slaughterhouse? The neck.
Oh, yeah,
thing?
and then they almost got
it's
sucked
one of- they
into the
almost
fucking
died.
machines.
Yeah. Genocide circus. This would be hilarious if Knowles was wearing a big cowboy hat and a fur coat. Tom Morello's Mercedes. Funny part is 90% of blacks would agree with the right-wing white guy. Yeah. Irish Serpent. Michael Knowles really made Maniqua mad. I don't think that was her name. It's a beautiful, handsome woman. Mersh, Nightwave.
10 o'clock tonight. Be there or be square. We're going to be there for Nightwave Radio. Only on Rumble.
And again, if you want to hear the audio.
and X now, too. I'm back on X.
Of course, on Spotify, you can listen to all of our podcast audio only, but there are going to be some ads in there. You can just skip them, guys, and it's just helping us. That's just helping us. But if you don't want to hear them ad-free, they're going to be up right after this show. This starting from today, moving forward on Patreon and Locals, I will be doing the work and putting them up there for all the paid members, so if you can listen to an ad-free experience, or, just listen to the ads, or even skip them if you want. It just helps make a little bit more money. Nightwave tonight. Pessy's next.
Yeah.
So go raid yourself, Pessy. Verge, you streaming tonight?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do my best, dude.
Okay, bye.
Do his best.
Okay, bye.